Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Theater Eclectic's production of As You Like It. My name's Phil Levian, and I'm the instructor for the acting class at Santa Barbara City College School of Extended Learning. I'm also the director for the show, and I show up as the exiled Duke in scene 3. Some of our performers have quite a bit of experience, but others are making their stage debut. So you're part of that. That's kind of cool to greet them for their first show, or maybe their first Shakespeare play. And what's really cool for us is so we have different levels of experience, different backgrounds, different circumstances. So some people are playing through pain or loss or weighty responsibilities, but they all come together to put on this show. And it's not just the acting, the program that's in your laps, they did that. Any kind of PR to let people know we're doing a show, they did that. So some of the set pieces, there's some cubes that were built by someone in the show. The swords and the knife that get brandished, they're done by someone in the show. So for us, it's been wonderful to come here Tuesday nights and Thursday nights and to go into this magical, poetic world that Shakespeare's created, the Forest of Arden. And it's a place where divisions are healed, nature abounds, and there's charity towards all. So you get to be part of that world tonight. So a couple of things before we start. If you have a cell phone, this would be a good time to turn that off. No flash photography. You can take photos, but no flash photography, no video. These are for educational purposes. And those of you that know someone in the cast, there will be a link to our YouTube channel once that's all edited. So the running time for the show is about 75, 80 minutes, no intermission, and that's about it. Enjoy the show.
Rosalind, sweet my coz, be merry.
Dear Celia, I show more mirth than I am mistress of, and would you yet I be merrier? Unless you can teach me to forget a vanished father, you must not learn me to remember any extraordinary pleasure.
Herein I see thou lovest me not with the full weight that I love thee. If my uncle, thy banished father, had banished thy uncle, the Duke my father, so thou hadst been still here with me, I could have taught my love to take thy father for mine.
Then I shall forget the condition of my estate to rejoice in yours.
You know my father hath no child but I, nor none is like to have. And truly, when he dies, thou shalt be his heir. For what he has taken away from thy father perforce, I will render thee again in affection. By mine honor, I will. And when I break that oath, let me turn monster. Therefore, my sweet rose, my dear rose, be merry.
Henceforth I shall. and devise sports. Let me see. What think you of falling in love?
Marry, I prithee do, to make sport withal. But love no man in good earnest, nor no further in sport neither than with safety of a pure blush thou mayest in honor come off again.
Mistress! You must come away to your father.
Were you made the messenger?
No, by mine honor, but I was bid to come for you.
Where learned you that oath, fool?
Of a certain knight that swore by his honor they were good pancakes, and swore by his honor the mustard was not. Now, I'll stand to it. The pancakes were not, and the mustard was good. And yet, there's not the knight forsworn.
How prove you that in the great heap of your knowledge?
Ay, marry, unmuzzle your wisdom.
Oh, stand you both forth now. Stroke your chins, and swear by your beards that I am a knave.
By our beards, if we had them, thou art.
By my knavery, if I had it, then I were. But if you swear by that is not, you are not forsworn. No more was this knight swearing by his honor, for he never had any. Or if he had sworn it away, or ever he saw those pancakes or that mustard.
How now, daughter and cousin? Are you crept hither to see the wrestling?
Ay, my liege, so please you give us leave.
You will take little delight in it, I can tell you. There are such odds in the man. In pity of the challenger's youth, I would fain dissuade him, but he will not be entreated. Speak to him, ladies. See if you can move him.
Young man, have you challenged Charles the wrestler?
No, fair princess. He is the general challenger. I come but in, as others do, to try with him the strength of my youth.
Young gentlemen, your spirits are too bold for your years. We pray you, for your own sake, to embrace your own safety and give over this attempt.
Do. Your reputation will not therefore be misprized. We will make it our suit to the Duke, that the wrestling might not go forward.
I beseech you, punish me not with your hard thoughts, but let your fair eyes and gentle wishes go with me to my trial, wherein, if I be foiled, there is but one shame that was never gracious. If killed, but one death that is willing to be so. Only in the world I fill up a place that may be better supplied when I have made it empty.
What little strength I have, I would it were with you.
And mine to eke out hers.
Come, where is this young gallant that wishes to lie with his mother earth?
Ready, sir, but his will hath in it a more modest working.
You shall try but one fall!
It'll only take one fall, boss. My guy is elite.
And you mean to mock me after? You should not have mocked me before, but come your ways.
Though Hercules be thy speed, young man.
I would I were invisible to catch the strong fellow by the leg.
Oh, excellent, young man.
No more! No more!
Yes, I beseech your grace, I'm not yet well breathed.
How dost thou, Charles?
He cannot speak, my lord.
Bear him away!
Yeah, I'm only acting.
What is thy name, young man?
Orlando, my liege, the youngest son of Sir Roland de Boys.
I would thou hadst been son to some man else. The world esteemed thy father honorable, and yet I did find him still mine enemy. But fare thee well, thou art a gallant youth. I would thou hadst told me of another father.
My father loved Sir Roland as his soul, and all the world was of my father's mind. Had I before known this young man to be his son, I should have given him tears unto entreaties, ere he should thus have ventured.
Gentle cousin, let us thank him and encourage him. Sir, you have well deserved. If you do keep your promises in love, but justly, as you have exceeded all promise, your mistress shall be happy.
Gentlemen, wear this for me. One out of suits with fortune, that could give more, but that her hand lacks means. Should we go, cuz?
Aye, fare thee well, fair gentleman.
Can I not say I thank you? My better parts are all thrown down, and that which here stands up is but a quintain, a mere lifeless block.
He calls us back. My pride fell with my fortunes. I'll ask him what he would. Did you call, sir? Sir, you have wrestled well and overthrown more than your enemies.
Will you go, cuz?
Have with you. Fare you well.
Ah, what passion hangs these weights upon my tongue! I cannot speak to her, yet she urged conference. Oh, poor Orlando, thou art overthrown. Or Charles, or something weaker masters thee. But heavenly Rosalind, huh?
Why, cousin, why, Rosalind? Cupid have mercy, not a word.
Not one to throw at a dog.
But is all this for thy father?
No. Some of it is for my child's father. Oh, how full of briars is this working day world.
Is it possible, on such a sudden, that you have fallen in so strong a liking with old Sir Roland's youngest son?
The Duke, my father, loved his father dearly.
Doth it therefore ensue that you should love his son dearly? By this kind of chase I should hate him, but I hate not Orlando.
Oh, faith, hate him not, for my sake. Look, here comes the Duke.
With his eyes full of anger.
Mistress, dispatch you with your safest haste and get you from our court.
Me, uncle.
You, cousin, within these 10 days, that thou beest found so near as 20 miles of our public court, thou diest for it.
I do beseech your grace. Let me the knowledge of my fault bear with me. Never so much as in a thought unborn did I offend your highness.
Thou art thy father's daughter. There's enough.
So was I when your highness took his dukedom. So was I when your highness banished him. Treason is not inherited, my lord. Or, if we did derive it from our friends, what is that to me? My father was no traitor. Therefore, mistake me not. not so much to think my poverty is treacherous.
Dear sovereign, hear me speak.
Open not thy lips. Firm and irrevocable is my doom which I have placed upon her. She is banished.
Pronounce that sentence then on me, my liege. I cannot live out of her company.
You are a fool. You, niece, provide yourself. If you outstay the time, upon mine honor and in the greatness of my word, you die!
Oh, my poor Rosalind, whither wilt thou go? I charge thee, be not thou more grieved than I am.
I have more cause.
Thou hast not, cousin. Knowest thou not the Duke hath banished me, his daughter?
That he hath not.
No, hath not. Shall we part, sweet girl? No. Let my father seek another heir. Therefore, devise with me how we may fly, whither to go, and what to bear with us.
Why, whither shall we go?
To seek my uncle in the forest of Arden.
Alas, what danger will there be to us, maids as we are, to travel forth so far? Beauty provoketh thieves sooner than gold.
I'll put myself in poor and mean attire, and with a kind of umber smudge my face, like do you, and so shall we pass along and never stir assailants.
Were it not better, because that I am more than common tall, that I did suit me all points like a man?
Oh,
A gallant curtlax upon my thigh, a boar spear in my hand, and in my heart lie there what hidden woman's fears there will. We'll have a swashing and a martial outside, as many other mannish cowards have that do outface it with their semblances.
And what shall I call thee when thou art a man?
I'll have no less a name than Jove's own page. Therefore, look, you call me Ganymede. But what will you be called?
Something that hath a reference to my state. No longer Celia, but Aliena.
Your cousin pretends to be a man. Doo-dah, doo-dah. When the forest dangers are too real, all the doo-dah day. You should take me along. You'll be happy that way. I'll keep you safe, for you can sleep, and your father will know you're okay.
My cousin! What if we essayed to steal the clownish fool out of your father's court? Would he not be a comfort to our travels?
He'll go along o'er the wide world with me. Leave me alone to woo him. Let's away and get our jewels and our wealth together, devise the fittest time and the safest way to hide us from pursuit that will be made after my flight. Now, go we in content to liberty and not to banishment.
Who's there?
What, my young master? Oh, my gentle master. Oh, my sweet master. Why? What make you here? Oh, you memory of old Sir Roland. Oh, God. Your virtues, gentle master, are sanctified and holy traitors to you. Why would you overcome the bonny prizer of the humorous Duke?
Why, Adam? What's the matter?
Oh, unhappy youth, do not come within these walls. Within these doors, the enemy of all your graces lives. The brother? No, no brother. The son, yet not the son. Of him I was about to call his father. Hath heard your praises, and intends to burn the lodging where you used to lie, and you within it. This house is but a butchery. Abhor it. Fear it. Do not enter it.
Why, whither, Adam, wouldst thou have me go?
No matter whither. So you not come here.
What? Wouldst thou have me go and beg my food? Or with a base and boisterous sword enforce a thievish living on the common road? I rather will subject me to the malice of a diverted blood and bloody brother.
But be not so. I have 500 crown. The thrifty hire I saved under your father. Here is the gold. All this I give to you. Let me be your servant. Though I am old, I am strong and lusty. I'll do all your biddings. I'll take care of all your necessities and business.
O good old man, thou prunest a rotten tree, that cannot so much as a blossom yield in lieu of all thy pains in husbandry. But come thy ways, we'll go along together, and ere we have thy youthful wages spent, we'll light upon some settled low content.
Come along, come along. I got lucky today.
A hare.
And a hedgehog, too.
Right! You're a great shot.
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Now, my co-mates and brothers in exile, hath not old custom made this life more sweet than that of painted pot?
Yes!
Are not these woods more free from peril than the envious cord?
Yes!
Here feel we but the penalty of Adam, the season's difference, as the icy fang and the churlish chiding of the winter's wind, which, when it bites and blows upon my body, even till I shrink with cold, I smile and say, this is no flattery, these are counselors that feelingly persuade me what I am. Ha! Sweet are the uses of adversity, which, like the toad, ugly and venomous, wears yet a precious jewel in his head. And this our life, exempt from public haunt, finds tons in trees, books in the running brooks, sermons in stones, and good in everything.
Forbear, and eat no more,
Why, I have none yet.
nor shalt not, till necessity be served.
What kind is this cock come of?
Art thou thus bolden, man, by thy distress, or else a rude despiser of good manners, that in civility thou seemst so empty?
The thorny point of bare distress hath ta'en from me the show of smooth civility. But forbear, I say, he dies that touches any of this fruit, till I and my affairs are answered.
As you will not be answered with reason, I must die.
What would you have? Your gentleness shall force more than your force move us to gentleness.
speak to you so gently? Pardon me, I pray you. I thought that all things had been savage here. Then, but forbear your food a little while, whilst like a doe I go to find my fawn and bring it food. There is an old poor man who after me hath many a weary step lived in pure love, till he be first sufficed, oppressed with two weak evils, age and hunger. I will not touch a bit.
Go find him out, and we will nothing waste till you return.
I thank ye, and be blessed for your good comfort.
Thou seest, we are not all alone unhappy. This wide and universal theater presents more woeful pageants than the scene wherein we play it.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances. And one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. At first, the infant, puking and mewling in the nurse's arms. And then, the whining schoolboy with his satchel and his shining morning face creeping like snail, unwilling to school. And then, the lover, sighing like furnace with woeful ballad made to his mistress's eyebrow. And then, the soldier, full of strange oaths and bearded like the pod, jealous in honor and sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubbled reputation even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice in full round belly with good cape and line, eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of wise saws and modern instances. And so he plays his part. The 6th age shifts into the lean, slippered pantaloons, spectacles on nose, pouch on side, his youthful hose well saved, a world too wide for his shrunk shank, his big, manly voice turning again to childish treble, and pipes and whistles in his sounds. The final scene of this strange, eventful history is a second childishness, mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything.
Welcome. Set down my venerable burden and let him feed.
I thank you most for him.
So had you need. I scarce can speak to thank you for myself.
Welcome. Fall to. I will not trouble you as yet to question you about your fortunes. Give us some music, and good cousin, sing!
Blow, blow the winter wind, thou art not so unkind as man's ingratitude. Thy tooth is not so keen, because thou art not seen, although thy breath be rude. Blow, blow thou winter wind, thou art not so unkind as man's ingratitude. Thy tooth is not so keen, because thou art not seen, although thy breath be rude. Although thy breath be rude.
If the 2 words of the some as you have whispered, faithfully you are, be truly welcome hither. I am a duke that loved your father. The residue of your fortunes. Go to my cave and tell me. and good old man, thou art right welcome, as thy master is. Supported by the art, give me your hand. And let me all your fortunes understand.
I care not for my spirits. My legs were not so weary.
I could find it in my heart to disgrace my man's apparel and cry like a woman.
I pray you bear with me. I can go no further.
Well, this is the forest of Arden.
Aye. Now am I an Arden, the more fool I. When I was at home, I was in a better place. But travelers must be content.
I be so good, Touchstone.
I pray you, one of you question young man if he for gold will give us any food. I faint, almost to death.
You, clown!
Peace, fool. He is not thy kinsman. Peace, I say. Good even to you, friend.
And to you, gentle sir, and to you all.
I pray thee, shepherd, if that love or gold can in this desert place buy entertainment, bring us where we may rest ourselves and feed. Here's a young maid with travel much oppressed and faints for succor.
I've got this.
Fair sir, I pity her, and I wish for her sake more than for mine own, my fortunes were more able to relieve her. But I am shepherd to another man, and I do not graze the fleeces that I graze. My master is of churlish disposition, and little recks to find the way to heaven by doing deeds of hospitality. Besides, his coat, his flocks and bounds of feed are now on sale and at our sheepcote now. By reason of his absence, there's nothing for you to feed on. But what is, come see, and in my voice most welcome shall you be.
I pray thee, if it hold with honesty, buy thou the cottage, pasture, and the flock, and you shall have to pay for it of us.
And we will mend thy wages. I like this place and willingly could waste my time in it.
Assuredly, the thing is to be sold. Go with me, and if you like upon report, the soil, the profit, and this kind of life, I will your very faithful feeder be, and buy it with your gold. Right suddenly.
Hang there my verse, in witness of my love, and thou, thrice-crowned queen of knights, survey with thy chaste eye from thy pale sphere above thy huntress's name that my full life doth sway. O Rosalind, these trees shall be my books, and in their barks my thoughts I'll character, that every eye which in this forest looks shall see thy virtues witnessed everywhere. Run, run, Orlando, carve on every tree the fair, the chaste, and unexpressive she!
Why should this a desert be? For it is unpeopled. Tongues I'll hang on every tree that shall civil sayings show. But upon the fairest boughs, or at every sentence end, will I, Rosalinda, write.
Oh, most gentle pulpiter, what tedious homily of love have you worried your parishioners withal, and never cried, have patience, good people.
Trow you who hath done this?
Is it a man?
And a chain that you once wore about your neck, change you color.
I prithee, who?
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And most wonderful, wonderful. And then again, wonderful. And after that, out of all who be?
Oh, good my complexion! Dost thou think, though I am caparisoned like a man, that I have a doublet and hose in my disposition? I pray thee, take the cork out of thy mouth, that I may drink thy tidings.
It is young Orlando who tripped up the wrestler's heels and your heart, both in an instant.
Orlando!
Orlando!
Alas the day! What shall I do with my doublet and hose? What did he when thou sawest him? What said he? How looked he? Where went he? What makes he here? Did he ask for me? Where remains he? How parted he from me? When shalt thou see him again? Answer me in one word.
First you must borrow me gargantuous mouth. 'Tis a word too great for any mouth of this age's size. I found him under a tree like a dropped acorn.
Ah, it may as well be called Job's tree when it drops forth such fruit.
Give me audience, good madam.
Proceed.
He was furnished like a hunter.
Oh, ominous! He comes to kill my heart.
I would sing my song without a burden, thou bringest me out of tune.
Dost thou not know that I am a woman? When I think I must speak. Sweet, say on.
Soft, comes he not here?
Tis he. Oh, I will speak with him like a saucy lackey, and under that habit play the knave with him. Ahem. Do you hear, Forester?
Very well. What would you?
I pray you. What is it o'clock?
You should ask me what time of day. There's no clock in the forest.
Then there is no true lover in the forest, else sighing every minute and groaning every hour would detect the lazy foot of time as well as the clock.
Where dwell you, pretty youth?
With this shepherdess, my sister, here in the skirts of the forest, like fringe upon a petticoat.
Are you native of this place? Your accent is something finer than you could purchase in so removed a dwelling.
I have been told so of many, but indeed, it was an old religious uncle of mine that taught me to speak, who in his youth was an inland man. One who knew courtship too well, for there he fell in love. I heard him read many lectures against it, and I thank God I am not a woman to be touched with so many giddy offenses as he doth generally tax their whole sex withal.
Can you remember any of the principal evils that he laid to the charge of women?
There were none principal. They were all like one another, as halfpence are, every one fault seeming monstrous, until his fellow fault came to match it.
I pray thee, recount some of them.
Nay, I'll not cast away my physique, but on those that are sick. There is a man haunts the forest, abusing our young plants with carving Rosalind on their barks, hangs odes upon hawthorns and elegies on brambles, all forsooth, deifying the name Rosalind. If I could meet that fancy monger, I would give him some good counsel, for he appears to have the quotidian of love upon him.
I am he that is so love-shaped. I pray you, tell me your remedy.
There is none of my uncle's marks upon you. He taught me to know a man in love, in which cage of rushes I am sure you are not prisoner.
Well, what were his marks?
A lean cheek, which you have not. A blue eye and sunken, which you have not. A beard neglected, which you have not. Though I forgive you that, for simply your having in beard is a younger brother's revenue. Then, your hose should be ungartered, your sleeve unbuttoned, your shoe untied, and everything about you demonstrating a careless desolation. But you are no such man.
Fair youth, I would I could make thee believe I love.
Me believe it. You may as well make her you love believe it, which I warrant she is after to do than to confess she does. But in good sooth, are you he that hangs the verses on the trees wherein Rosalind is so admired?
I swear to thee, youth, by the white hand of Rosalind, I am that he, that unfortunate he.
But are you so much in love, as your rhymes speak?
Neither rhyme nor reason can express how much.
Nah. Love is merely a madness, and I tell you, deserves as well a dark house and whip as madmen do. And the reason they are not so punished and cured is that the lunacy is so ordinary that the whippers are in love too. Yet I profess curing it by counsel.
Have you ever cured any so?
Yes! One, and in this manner. He was to imagine me his love, his mistress, and I set him every day to woo me, at which time would I, being a moonish youth, grieve, be effeminate, changeable, longing and liking, proud, fantastical, apish, shallow, inconstant, full of tears, full of smiles, would now like him, now loathe him, then entertain him, then forswear him, then weep for him, then spit at him. That I drave my suitor from his mad humor of love to a living humor of madness. And thus I cured him. And this way will I take upon me to wash your liver as clean as a sound sheep's heart.
I would not be cured, youth.
I would cure you, if you would but call me Rosalind, and come every day to my coat and woo me.
Now, by the faith of my love, I will. Tell me where it is.
Come with me to it, and we'll go. And, by the way, you shall call First of all, you shall tell me where you live in the forest.
With all my heart, good youth.
Nay, you must call me Rosalind. Come, sister, will you go?
Come apace, good Audrey. I will fetch up your goats, Audrey. And how, Audrey? Am I the man yet? Doth my simple feature content you?
Your features? Lord warrant us. What features?
Truly, would the gods had made thee poetical.
I do not know what ethical is. Is it indeed honest in word? Is it a true thing?
No, truly. For the truest poetry, the most feigning, and lovers, they're given to poetry. And what they swear in poetry may be said as lovers, they do feign.
Would you wish then that the gods had made me poetical?
I do, truly. For thou swearest to me thou art honest. Now, if thou wert a poet, I might have some hope thou didst feign.
Would you not have me honest?
Oh, no, truly, unless thou wert hard favored. But honesty coupled to beauty is to have honey, a sauce to sugar.
Well, I am not fair. Therefore, I pray the gods make me honest.
Truly, cast away honesty upon a foul slut, or to put good meat unto an unclean dish.
I'm not a slut. No, I thank God that I am foul.
Well, and praise be the gods for thy foulness. Sluttishness may come hereafter, but be it as it may be, I will marry thee.
Well, God's give us a joy.
Never speak to me. I will weep.
Do I prithee? But yet have the grace to consider that you should not become a man.
hair is the very dissembling color.
Something browner than Judas's.
My faith, his hair is of a good color.
An excellent color. Your chestnut was ever the only color.
But why did he swear he would come this morning and comes not?
Nay, certainly there is no truth in him.
Not true in love?
Yes, when he is in, but I think he is not in.
You have heard him swear downright he was.
Was is not is. Besides, the oath of a lover is no stronger than the word of a tapster.
Good day and happiness, dear Rosalind.
Why, how now, Orlando? Where have you been all this while? You, a lover, and you turn me such another trick? Never come in my sight more.
My fair Rosalind, I come within an hour of my promise.
Break an hour's promise in love? He who will break a minute into 1,000 parts and break but a part of that 1,000th part of a minute in the affairs of love. It may be said of him that Cupid hath clapped him over the shoulder, but I'll warrant him heart whole.
Pardon me, dear Rosalind.
Nay, and you come so tardy. Come no more in my sight. I had as lief be wooed of a snail.
Of a snail?
Aye, of a snail. For though he comes slowly, he carries his house on his head. A better jointure, I think, than you make a woman. But come, woo me, for now I am in a holiday spirit, and like enough to consent. Am not I your Rosalind?
I take some joy to say you are, because I would be talking of her.
Well then, in her person, I say I shall not have you.
Then in mine own person, I die.
Ah, faith, die by attorney. Our poor world is almost 6,000 years old, and in all this time, there was not any man died in a love cause. Men have died from time to time, and worms have eaten them, but not for love.
I would not have my right Rosalind of this mind, for I protest, her frown might kill me.
By this hand, it would not kill a fly. But come, now I will be your Rosalind in a more coming on disposition. Ask me what you will, I will grant it.
Then love me, Rosalind.
Faith, will I? Fridays and Saturdays and all.
And wilt thou have me?
Aye, and 20 such.
What sayest thou?
Are you not good?
I hope so.
Then, can one desire too much of a good thing? Come, sister, be the priest and marry us. Give me your hand, Orlando. What do you say, sister?
Pray thee, marry us.
I cannot say the words.
You must begin. Will you, Orlando?
Go to. Will you, Orlando, have to wife this Rosalind?
I will.
Aye, but when?
Why now, as fast as she can marry us.
Then you must say, I take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
I take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
I might ask you for your commission, but I do take thee, Orlando, for my husband. Now tell me, how long would you have her after you've possessed her?
Forever and a day.
Say a day, without the ever. No, Orlando. Men are April when they woo, December when they wed. Maids are May when they are maids, but the skies change when they are wives. I will be more jealous of thee than a Barbary cock pigeon over his hen, more clamorous than a parrot against the rain, more newfangled than an ape, more giddy in my desires than a monkey. I will weep for nothing, like Diana in the fountain, and I will do that when you are disposed to be merry. I will cry or laugh like a hyena, and that when thou art inclined to sleep.
But will my Rosalind do so?
By my life, she will do as I do.
Oh, but she is wise.
Or else she could not have the wit to do this. The wiser, the waywarder. Make the doors upon a woman's wit, and 'twill out at the casement. Shut that, and 'twill out at the keyhole. Stop that, and 'twill fly with the smoke out at the chimney.
For these 2 hours, Rosalind, I must leave thee.
My dear love, I cannot lack thee 2 hours.
I have to attend the Duke at dinner, but by 2 o'clock I will be with thee again.
Go your ways. Go your ways. I knew what you would prove. My friends told me as much, and I thought no less. That flattering tongue of yours won me. 'Tis but one castaway, and so come, death. 2 o'clock is your hour.
Aye, sweet Rosalind.
By my troth, and in good earnest, and so God mend me, and by all pretty oaths that are not dangerous, if you break one jot of your promise or come 1 minute behind your hour, I will think you the most pathetical break promise, the most hollow lover, the most unworthy of her you call Rosalind, that may be chosen out of the gross band of the unfaithful. Therefore, beware my censure, and keep your promise.
With no less religion than if thou wert indeed my Rosalind. So, adieu.
Well, time is the old justice that examines all such offenders. And let time try. Adieu.
You have simply misused our sex in your love prate.
Oh, Cuss! My pretty little Cuss! Dost thou not know how many fathom deep I am in love? I tell thee, Eliana, I cannot be out of the sight of Orlando. I shall go find a shadow and sigh till he comes.
And I'll sleep.
Which is all by the time, Audrey? Patience, dear Audrey. But Audrey, there's a youth here in the forest. Lays claim to you.
I know this. He had no interest in me. In the world. Here comes the man, you mean?
It is meat and drink to me to see a clown.
Good evening, Audrey.
Good evening, Williams.
And good evening to you too, sir.
Good evening, gentle friend. Cover thy head. Cover thy head. I prithee be covered. How old are you, friend?
5 and 20, sir.
All right, age. Is thy name William?
William, sir.
A fair name. Was born in the forest here.
Aye, sir. And I thank God.
Thank God. A good answer. Art rich?
Faith, sir. So.
So. Is good. Very good. A very excellent good. And yet, it is not. It is but so. Art thou wise?
Aye, sir. I have a pretty wit.
Why, thou sayest well. I do now remember a saying. The fool doth think he is wise. But the wise man knows himself to be a fool. You do love this babe?
I do, sir.
Now, give me your hand. Art thou learned?
No, sir.
Then learn this of me. To have is to have. For it is a figure in rhetoric that drink being poured out of a cup into a glass, by filling the one doth empty the other. And all your writers do consent that Ipsy is he. You are not Ipsy, for I am he.
Which he, sir?
he, sir, that must marry this woman. Therefore, you, clown, abandon. Which, in the vulgar, is leave. The society, which in the boorish is company, of this female, which in the common is a woman, which together is abandon the society of this female, or clown, thou perishest, or, to thy better understanding, dies, or to which I kill thee, make thee a way, translate thy life into death, thy liberty into bondage. I will deal in poison with thee, or in bastinado, or in steel. I will kill thee 150 ways. Therefore, to rumble and depart. Do good video.
God rest you merry, sir.
Our master and mistress seeks you. Come away. Away.
Trip, Audrey. Trip, Audrey. I attend. I attend.
What say you now? Is it not past 2 o'clock? And here, much Orlando.
I warn you, with pure love and troubled brain, he hath taken his bow and arrows, and is gone forth to sleep.
Good morrow, fair ones. Pray you, if you know, where in the purlieus of this forest stands a sheepcote, fenced about with olive trees?
West of this place, down at the neighbor bottom. But at this hour the house doth keep itself, there's none within.
If an eye might profit by a tongue, then I should know you by description. Are you not the owner of the house I did inquire for?
'Tis no boast on being asked to say we are.
Orlando doth commend him to you both, and to that youth he calls his Rosalind, he sends this bloody napkin. Are you he?
I am. What must we understand by this?
Some of my shame, if you would know of me, the man I am, and how and why and where this handkerchief was stained.
I pray you tell it.
When last the young Orlando parted from you, he left a promise to return again within 2 hours. Pacing through the forest, chewing the food of sweet and bitter fancy, lo, what befell? He threw his eye aside, and mark, what object did present itself under an oak whose boughs were mossed with age. A wretched, ragged man, overgrown with hair, lay sleeping on his back. Under a bush's shade, a lioness with udders all drawn dry lay crouching, head on ground, with cat-like watch, when that sleeping man should stir. For 'tis the disposition of that wild beast to prey on nothing that seems dead. Seeing this, Orlando did approach the man and found it was his brother, his elder brother.
Oh, I have heard him speak of that same brother, and he did render him the most unnatural that lived amongst men.
Well, so might he do, for, well, I know he was unnatural.
But to Orlando, did he leave him there, food to the sucked and hungry lioness?
Twice did he turn his back and purpose so, but kindness, nobler ever than revenge, made him give battle with that lioness, who quickly fell before him, in which hurtling from miserable slumber did I awake.
Are you his brother?
'Twas you he rescued?
'Twas you who did so oft contrive to kill him?
'Twas I, but 'tis not I. I do not shame to tell you what I was, since my conversion so sweetly tastes, being the thing that I am.
But to the bloody napkin.
By and by, in brief, he led me onto the gentle Duke, who gave me fresh array and entertainment, committing me onto my brother's love, who instantly led me onto his cave, and there stripped himself. And here, upon his arm, the lioness had torn some flesh away, which had bled all this while. And now he fainted, and cried, in fainting, upon Rosalind. Brief. I recovered him, bound his wound. He sent me hither to tell you the story so that you may forgive his broken promise and to give this napkin dyed in his blood onto that shepherd youth he in sport doth call his Rosalind.
Oh, why, how now, Ganymede? Sweet Ganymede.
Many do swoon who look on blood.
There is more in it. Cousin Ganymede.
Look, he recovers.
I would I were at home.
We'll lead you thither. I pray you, take him by the arm.
Be of good cheer, youth. You a man? You like a man's heart.
I do so, I confess it. A body would think this was well counterfeited. Tell your brother how well I counterfeited.
This was not counterfeit. There's too great testimony in your complexion. This was a passion of earnest.
Come, you look paler and paler. I pray you draw homewards. Good sir, come with us.
That I will, for I must bear answer back. How you forgive my brother, Rosalind?
I shall devise something, but I commend my counterfeiting to him. Will you go?
Tomorrow is the joyful day, Audrey. Tomorrow will we be married.
I do desire with all my heart. And I hope it's not a dishonest desire to be a woman of the world.
A man might, if he was of a fearful heart, stagger in this attempt. For here we have no temple but the wood, no assembly but horned beasts. Oh, what foe? Courage.
It is my arm?
Oh. I thought your heart had been wounded with the claws of a lion.
Well, wounded it is, but with the eyes of a lady.
Did your brother tell you how well I counterfeited when he showed me your handkerchief?
Aye, and greater wonders than that.
Oh, I know where you are. For no sooner did your brother and my sister meet, but they looked. No sooner did they look, but they loved.
They shall be married tomorrow, and I will bid the Duke to the nuptial. But Oh, how bitter a thing it is to look at happiness through another man's eyes.
Why then tomorrow can I not serve your turn for Rosalind?
I can live no longer by thinking.
I shall weary you then no longer with idle talking. If you do love Rosalind as near the heart as your gesture cries it out, when your brother marries Eliana, shall you marry her?
Speakest thou in sober meanings?
By my life I do, which I tender dearly. Though I say I am a magician. Therefore, put you in your best array, bid your friends, for if tomorrow you will be married, you shall. And to Rosalind, if you will.
I'll not fail if I live.
Dost thou believe, Orlando, that this boy can do all this that he hath promised it?
My lord, I sometimes do believe, and sometimes do not. As those that fear they hope, and know they fear.
I do remember in this shepherd boy some lively touches of my daughter's favor.
My good lord, the first time that I ever saw him, methought he was a brother to your daughter. But, my good lord, this boy is forest born, and hath been tutored in the rudiments of many desperate studies by his uncle, whom he reports to be a great magician obscured in the circles of this forest.
Salutations and greetings to you all.
Good, my lord. Bid him welcome. This is the motley-minded gentleman I so often meet in the forest. He hath been a courtier, he swears.
If any man doubt that, let him put me to my purgation. I have tried a measure. I have flattered a lady. I have been politic with my friend, smooth with mine enemy. I have undone 3 tailors. I've had 4 quarrels, and like to have fought one.
And how was that ta'en about?
Faith we met, and found the quarrel was upon the 7th cause.
Oh, the 7th cause. Oh, good, my lord. Like this fellow.
I like him very well.
Who God heals you, sir? I desire you of the like. I press in here, sir, amongst the rest of the country copulatives, to swear and to forswear according as marriage binds and blood breaks. A poor virgin, sir. An ill-favored thing, sir. But mine own. A poor humor of mine, sir, to take that no man else will. Rich honesty, it dwells like a miser, sir, in a barhouse, as your pearl in your foul oyster.
By my faith, he is very swift and sententious.
According to the fool's bolt, sir, and such dulcet diseases.
But for the 7th cause, how did you find the quarrel in the 7th cause?
Upon a line, 7 times removed. Bear your body more seeming, Iden. As thus, sir, I did dislike the cut of a certain courtier's beard. He sent me word. If I said his beard was not well cut, he was in the mind it was. This is called the retort courteous. If I said to Mordegain it was not well cut, he would send me word. He cut it to please himself. This is called the quip modest. If again it was not well cut, he disabled my judgment. Now this is called the reply churlish. If he was not well cut, he would answer, I spake not true. Now this is called the reproof valiant. If again it was not well cut, he would say, I lied. Now this is called the countercheck quarrelsome, and so to the lie circumstantial and the lie direct.
And how oft did you say his beard was not well cut?
I durst go no further than the lie circumstantial, and he durst not give me the lie direct. And so, we measured swords and parted.
Can you nominate in order now the degrees of the lies?
Oh, sir, we quarrel in print, by the book, as you have books for good man. I will name you the degrees. The first, the retort courteous. The second, the quit modest. The third, the reply churlish. The fourth, the reproof valiant. The fifth, the countercheck quarrelsome. The sixth, the lie with circumstance. The seventh, the lie direct. All these you may avoid, but the lie direct. And you may avoid that too with an if. I knew when 7 justices could not take up a quarrel, one of them thought but of an if. As in, if you said so, then I said so. And they shook hands and swore brothers. Your if is the only peacemaker. Much virtue in if.
That's such a funny fellow, is he not? Smart at anything, but still a fool.
Well, he uses his folly as a stalking horse, and under the presentation of that, he shoots his wit.
I give myself to you, for I am yours. I give myself to you, for I am yours.
If there be truth in sight, you are my daughter.
If there be truth in sight, you are my Rosalind.
And oh, my dear niece, welcome thou art to me. Even daughter welcome, in no less degree.
There was a lover and a lass, with a hay and a hoe and a hay nody no, that over the green cornfield did pass. In the springtime, the only pretty ring time, sweet lovers love the spring.
Play music! And you, brides and bridegrooms all, with measure, hate, and joy, to the measures full!
Eclectic. And you have been a great audience. part where I say that we have more shows, but we don't. This is our last one. Our summer term begins June 12th at Schott for the summer session. Come and join us if you have that urge to act.
I want to thank you guys for being here. You indeed are a wonderful audience, and there would be no show had not people like you shown up. So we really appreciate that. Before the notes, they're going to strike the chairs, put them back there in the corner, and they don't mind if you help them with that. And then I'll just grab them, let you guys wait outside for a couple of minutes. But thanks again for coming.